Hey everybody, welcome back to Shrieking Llamas, the channel where I have no clue what the heck I'm doing. Uh, what a great intro, right? So, it has been a very long time. I waited way too long to upload a new video. I don't really know why, but figured I should probably hop back into this before you all think I'm dead again. So, I'm not gonna waste any time. Let's spin the wheel. Game randomizer. Let's see what we get. Oh. Well, okay then. Starscape on Roblox. One of my favorite games of all time. I think, am I going to say this every episode? I'm going to say this every episode now, just to be funny. One of my favorite games of all time. I mean, it wouldn't be on the list. I don't play games I don't like. It wouldn't be on the list if I wouldn't have fun playing it. So yeah, I will be right back with that booted up. 3, 2, 1, and boom, we're back. Okay, Starscape. This is, honestly, listen, people don't like Roblox for some reason. It's cringe. It's a kid's game. Shut up. If you said any of those things when I brought up Roblox, leave right now. Because I have good taste in video games, according to all of my friends who don't believe me every time I recommend a game to them until they start playing it. Starscape here is better than some AAA titles, and it's free to play. Love the title music, by the way. So, for those of you who are unfamiliar with this game, which I'm going to assume is everyone watching this video right now, Starscape is a huge open world, like space exploration and combat game. You can make factions. You have there's a lot to this game, including my internet connection not being stable enough to load in anything. So give that a second. Exploit detected? Excuse me, is my internet that bad that it thinks I'm hacking? There's no way. Oh boy. Okay. You know what? Give me one more second. And we're back, finally. I have no idea what that was about. I just reloaded Roblox. That took a minute. I might have mentioned, yeah, my internet connection, not the most stable thing in the world. But, welcome to Starscape. I'm in a ship right now. I should not be in a ship to start this off. So give me 1 second. What ship am I in? Jesus, why is it so slow? It's been a long time since I played this game. I think I might have died recently. I gotta check on my ships. This would be my better ship, wouldn't it? Right, I made the Lucent and found out that it sucked. Well, not necessarily. But, if I remember correctly, my Claymore here, the Titan Guard 2, is definitely, yeah, this is definitely the ship I prefer. Two weapon system, two defense systems, two subsystems. Okay. So this is one of those games with a lot of information in it, so I will do the basics. Step 1. You are a person. You can choose, there's a bunch of factions, you can choose to join anyone and do missions for them. You walk around inside the space stations, you can buy and sell on a player-based marketplace. You collect resources, you get into battles with other ships and enemy factions, and you explore the massive open galaxy. I say galaxy. Galaxies. Basically, I feel like you guys are probably going to love this. If you have the same taste in games as I do, you're going to love what I'm about to show you. This area that I can fly around in, right now I'm at Licentia. It's a core system. Actually, here, how do I show this to you? I think if I open my inventory, yeah. Ignore... Ooh, daily reward. Ignore all of this. This is just my inventory stuff. I'll get to that later. Up here, Licentia. That is the system I am in. It's a core system, which means not only is it safe from PvP and stuff, it's also like full of infrastructure, like shops and stuff. The planet I'm on is Licentia Prime, which is the warp hub of this system. These are my ship status. I have a 150 shield, which regenerates, and 650 health, which does not regenerate. There's stations to heal that at sometimes. This is my speed, and this is my energy. There's 3 different levels of energy that you need to do 3 different levels of warp. Cool? Cool. You also spend energy to do stuff like, I think firing your turrets might spend energy, but no, it does not. But if you have like afterburners or any special thrusters, they'll consume energy. Subsystems will do that to you. This is a monument. It gives me a blessing. It's right in the middle of Licentia here, the core system of the Licentian Federation, one of the 4 factions. I lied. There are 6 factions. I'll get into that. When you fire your lasers on your ship, it generates heat. You can use A and D here to roll. You can use Q and E to displace up and down. Relatively, you know, we're in space, there's no up or down. W to increase thrust level, S to decrease thrust level, including going backwards. The minimap right below where my ship is shows all the ships, like right there, you can see the box gets highlighted on the minimap when I look at this ship. Very cool, and it shows relatively like how high up they are to you. So this one's right in front of me, but if I go down, it'll start getting a line, because it's above me now. Again, relative. I'm going to use simple directions like up and down, even though that doesn't technically exist. Now, if I hold space here, I can go to, number 1, 2 places on this planet. There's the warp hub and the ring. If I go to the ring, I can zoom over to here, and that took 9% of my charge. You can see it's not very hefty on the energy levels. And boom. Now rings are just full of, it's an asteroid ring. There's usually minerals to mine, like here is coralite, somewhere else is reknite. Those are the 2 main ones. But yeah, you can come to the rings to do that. If I go, but I can't go anywhere else because I'm not at the actual warp hub of the system. So if I jump back real quick. Okay, now, I can also go to the other 2 planets in this system, or I can go to any of the nearby systems. These are the 3 layers. I'm going to open the map now, and I just want you to brace yourself, because this blows my mind every time I look at it. This is Licentia, the system that I am in. I have a mission here, or a mission that's from here at least. No, actually I think... Right, okay, I have a mission that I completed that I can turn in. This system has 3 different planets. Each of them might have just like the actual planet and the ring, or maybe multiple other places to visit. NPCs, space stations to visit, resources to mine. And there's at least 3 planets, I believe, in every system. Each of these dots represents a system with at least 3 planets. I can't even fit the entire thing on my screen. That's how huge this game is. There are different levels of systems. You've got the core here, the inner core of the galaxy, or of the universe, whatever. It has, no, it's not affiliated with any faction. That's a lie. Kind of, vaguely. Green are core systems. Blue means it's a secure system, so no PvP. Orange, are there any orange around here? There's just red. Orange. Orange is a contested system. Okay, that's a special thing, never mind. Red is unsecure, that means there's PvP, you can get shot down by other players. And finally, how do I unselect? Whatever. Orange here There we go. Orange is a contested system, which means it's the place of battle. The reason there's no orange in here is because there's no borders. There's no faction borders. I work for the Lycentian Federation. In my opinion, kind of the objective good guys. Oldest of the three major civilizations. The Federation, the Cavani Mandate, and the Faralkan Star Empire. There's three other factions that do their own thing, but they're not governments. All three of these factions hate the other two. As you can see, these dotted lines here are the borders of our faction's territory. They're filled with orange systems, the contested systems. I can go to one of these systems here, like this one inside the Faralkan Empire. Like this one over here inside the Faralkan Empire, Storum. It is a contested system. I can go there, find enemy ships and enemy outposts, destroy them, either by myself or with a fleet that I brought with me, maybe some friends, and this border will move. I can conquer more territory in the name of the Federation. All the way up to here, actually. We can really push those borders. You can see right now we have some territory inside of the Cavani Mandate. That is actually, there's a battle happening at this planet right now. At that system. Purple are wild systems. It's wild space. There is no law, there's no insurance policies. If your ship gets blown up there, your faction will not be expected to recover it in any capacity. You're on your own. The other three factions that are not the main governments are the Trade Union. They're literally... You ever play Sea of Thieves? It's the Merchant Alliance. They suck. No one cares about the Trade Union. The only thing they're good for is blowing up their merchant ships to get free items and sell them back to them. To fix your reputation. The Syndicate is kind of like mysterious black market's good dealers. And then, Corsac. Corsac is objectively the only good faction in the game. Because instead of focusing on, expanding their borders and fighting everyone else, they're focused on the actual threat, which is the AI drone swarms that are trying to wipe out all life in the universe. So they're against that. And while everyone else is ignoring that for their own political issues, Corsac are the only people in the middle of it all like, hey guys, there's actual threats. I've got a bunch of sorting. I can literally search systems by name. There's Dromerom, that's one of the ones in the core. That's one of the ones next to me. Never mind. I can sort it by security status. I can sort it by spectral class. Which, if I'm being honest, I don't know what that means. I'm not really sure. I'm not terribly far into this game, might I add. Ooh. This is new. Wild Art, Eternity, Arcana, Terminus. Interesting. Fascinating stuff. Spice color. There's different spice trades. If you have a spice hauling ship, you can go and grab spice from one of these, the fountain in one of these areas. Like I'll get blue spice, and it'll be worth more if I go to an area like over here where there's no blue spice for miles. So there's that. Visited systems. I've only really explored this part of the galaxy here, and also I made it to the Syndicate one time. There are so many systems I haven't been to yet. You can search for active warfare. You can see that toggles on and off this little logo here. Faction borders, I can toggle those. Mission locations. The opaque background is boring. Region labels. Squad members. I don't have any squad members online. You can look for agents from each of the 6 factions that will give you missions. Heads up real quick, this might be a longer video, guys. There's a lot to cover here. And you can set a destination, and it'll tell you you can either do the safest route, like if I want to head back to the starting area, the Citadel, the core. It'll take 8 jumps. Or if I use the safest route, it'll take... I accidentally clicked on the system. It'll take 9 jumps, because it'll avoid some more dangerous systems. You see, it changes my route. No matter. That's it for the map. For now, we'll revisit it. I also have a map of the solar system. So there's the three planets in this solar system. I can shoot out probes and scan things with, I believe, is it tab? No. Z? Yes! I have deployables, I have a system scan, a planet scan, and combat scans, and then shields and attack stuff that I can't access systems and shields because I don't have any of those, and also I'm not in a fighting system. But I can launch a probe. Boom. You can see it fly out there. And then it'll open this menu where I control the probe. And I can scan the planets in this little mini game. And also look for anomalies. But if you look in the bottom left corner, I don't have any anomalies that I haven't... There's no anomalies I haven't discovered yet. So yeah, that's it for the probe. No one cares. They're pretty helpful for when you first enter a system if you want to find any special events. That's another player right there. I'm going to head to the Industrial Space Station here. For my playstyle, I usually prioritize speed in my ships over firepower and everything. But as you can see, I am decked out with all the cosmetics of the Lysentian Federation because I love them. I don't know why, I just fell in love with that faction. Now, you can view, like over here I can see Lysentian Federation, it went away. Here's the prices for all the minerals. None of them have really changed that much recently. It is an average, so. Over here, Galaxy's Most Wanted, the top most wanted players. Thanks, Corsac, for issuing those warnings. Over here, status change. Dang it. Over here, status change. The Cavani Mandate has captured Tuastock, which gives them 35 systems contested and 64 systems to us. Which means we're winning right now on that side of the border. You can craft items with minerals, or you can just buy them. If I look at my inventory here, this is my storage. I've got a lot of stuff. Some stuff that I'm wanting to sell, some stuff that I'm just holding on to. Resources, these are worth, like, reputation rewards, all the different spacecrafts I have. My cosmetics. Oh wait, I forgot I got a trail. Cool. And what I have equipped, which right now is just these. I don't have any cargo. Missions, I have these 3 missions. They're of 3 different difficulties. You can only have 1 mission of each difficulty at a time. So these are of 3 different difficulty and reward levels. I've already finished one. There's a skill tree. Just kidding. There's 4 skill trees. God, I love this game. 4 different skill trees, each with their own points from doing specific actions. This is the combat skill tree, from destroying NPC and player ships. You get the skill points for it. The industry tree, you get from mining, refining, and manufacturing items. The commerce tree, from buying and selling, doing delivery and hauling missions. And finally, the exploration tree, which you get from visiting new systems and scanning a bunch of crap. And also hacking, but I don't know how to do that yet. I can make my probes better. Or I can increase the radius of the probe. Or decrease the cooldown time. Make hacking easier. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. I actually have some points to spend. I have 3,000 points. I think I was going for leveling up this one, though. Scrapper. Increase scrap drop by destroyed chips by 5% per level. This is just more money, so I really love that perk. And also this increases damage by 1% per level. Not a whole lot, but enough that if you have a lot of levels in it, you have the edge over someone else. Reclaimer here. Increased chance of saving modules on my ship when I die, which happens a lot. Research doesn't exist yet. Career. This is all 6 of the factions and my standing with each of them. As you can see with the Cavani Mandate, I am at the minimum, negative 2,000 for both the Faralkan and Cavani. I am a kill on sight, because I've shot down enough of their ships and destroyed enough of their bases. The Lysentian Federation, I'm almost at maximum, because I've been really grinding out the missions for them. Corsac, I have a little bit of standing, but not a lot. The Syndicate, a little bit. I delivered a few things. And the Trade Union, actually, they're not really fond of me. It's still neutral, but I have shot down a few of their ships. all these titles I've earned. I'm a lieutenant commander in the Federal Starfleet. And this is just the shop for the paid currency. It's just cool cosmetics, but you also get them daily, so no need to pay. That's my inventory. You can rent homes if you find a residential space station. You can rent an apartment. I have a faction called Vanguard. Feel free to join, please. We need more members. We can pool our money now. Sweep the Unknown Galaxy with an iron will in the name of peace and defense of the innocent. Leader, me, founded sometime last year. We're level 1. We got 4 members. I'm the leader. We've got Rep. Yeah, Rep here. You might... If I ever do videos with my friends, Rep is one of them. He's the auditor and the treasurer. This is Generic Gamer. Different username, but Generic Gamer. Ambassador and treasurer. And Rox, also treasurer. Everyone's a treasurer. For now. And audits. And admin stuff. So we have 4,500 credits right now. It costs 100,000 in this bank to upgrade the faction. But we can use this to give each other currency. At level 2 we get a bunch of stuff, blah blah blah. Yeah, I haven't dove into the factions a whole lot yet. But that's what that is. Squads, this is just your temporary party for the session. Player tags, I can tag people to be evil or good. I don't know who these 2 people are, but these 3 are my friends. Industrial jobs. If I'm making or scrapping any resources, then that's where that'll show up. Ships destroyed. Ships lost. I've lost a lot of ships. Pay no attention to that. Economic activity. Transaction history. Item directory of every single item in the game, and you better believe there's a lot. Help and guidance, and safe logout, which is if you want to... Yeah, it'll make sure that your ship immediately despawns, so that if you're an unsecure or wild system, you won't lose your ship. Because it won't be like lingering after you've walked off. You can't get shot down. Oh yeah, I can right click to zoom in. What else is there to go over? That might kind of be it. I feel like I've undersold the game at this point. But I really hope I've encouraged you to play this one. There's a whole open galaxy to explore, and it's honestly beautiful to look at. So next time you find yourself opening Roblox for no reason in particular, check out Starscape. It's pretty cool. Now then, this video has already gone on long enough, but there's just something I'd like to mention. The Origin server, the one video that got like literally the best rated on my channel, and I will never stop talking about that until like the next video. Unfortunately, the Origin server is dead. Me and my friends have stopped playing on it entirely. We kind of got bored of the Origins mod, and once someone killed the Ender Dragon, none of us really were interested in playing anymore, because they did it without anyone else knowing. And like, there wasn't a rule against it. We were just all hoping that we would be the one to kill it, I guess. I don't know. We all lost interest in the server. But, good news, we're playing a much more heavily modded mod pack. The Ars Ultima mod pack. So, Ars Magica is one of my favorite mod packs of all time. It's awesome. Well, actually, Ars Magica doesn't exist anymore. The 5th generation of this mod, it's got a very interesting history, which I will get over in the video about that server whenever we roll that on the random wheel, or if I just make a video on that server. We have been playing for much longer, we've made a lot more progress, and there's a lot more progress to be made. So I think it might be here to stay. With that being said, I am sorry to anyone who really wanted to see another episode of the Origin server. It's not coming. And I really hate to end the episode on a low note here, but that's that. On the other hand, I might be getting a VR headset soon, so look out for that. That'll be some real entertaining content. You would love to see me struggle in VR. But yeah, that will be all for tonight. I might actually just... No, that's it. yeah, that's all for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in again. I'm sorry for taking so long to upload. With all that being said, Shrieking Llamas, out.